Hello Internet, James Allen from Out of 8, and today I'm playing turn-based fantasy 4X strategy game Warlock II: The Exiled. It's a sequel to the game that came out a couple years ago. In most aspects it's very similar to Warlock 1, especially if you play in the sandbox mode, which is what I'm not going to do. I'm going to do the Exiled mode here, which is different from Warlock 1. So we'll just start a new game. I'm going to pick a small universe with one rival, and then you kind of pick your person. So I'm going to just pick somebody here. You could reset your skills, and then kind of pick up which skills you want. I'm going to do money, and then some destruction spells, I think. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see, what do I want to use the last one for? Yeah, we'll do that. Why not? Alright. So the maps that are generated are random. What's in the Exiled mode is that you start out on a small little floating island, kind of a theme that's very similar to the Eodor series. And then the little smaller islands are connected to progressively larger islands. Well, eventually you'll take on a very massive, powerful boss. Other differences in Warlock 2, the AI monsters have gotten much more aggressive and powerful, so they are actually something you need to worry about as you expand your empire. There's also a city cap, which kind of limits the number of cities you can have. You can designate some cities as kind of vassals if you were to take a concept from the Europa Universalis series, where all you do is you get income from them, but you can't construct anything there. As you expand. So we'll just kind of start out here. Priority number one is to just kind of capture and clear out this main hex here. So you can see here there's no unit stacking, so units move, there can only be one unit per hex, and then it shows you the little results down at the bottom there. So we're going to try to capture that. There we go. We'll research our spell. Another difference is the spell tree is not completely randomized. I actually kind of like it better this way. Once you research a certain number of spells at each level, you can go on to the next group, which gets progressively more and more powerful as you go further up. So I'm a violent person by nature, so I'm going to kind of concentrate on these ones, I think. I'd like the Shadow Bolt. We'll just go with the Fireball first. You can construct buildings in your cities, which give you resources and new units and all that type of thing. It's important to keep an eye on your resources. Right now I'm losing money, so kind of my first thing to do would be to increase my money by building a market. And then you pick a hex you can construct that on. There's also little special areas like this that you can build specific special buildings on, which is pretty nifty. So I can get my Gray Striders, which reminds me I should probably recruit them. They just have an upkeep of 2, but when my market's finished, that'll provide 4. So I can actually recruit 2 and I'll kind of break even there. Actually, I'll just do 1 for now. And then we'll end our turn. So I want to be able to find the gate to the next world. And there we go.
Yes.
Alright, I believe there was a guy up here. So archers can attack 2 hexes away. We'll take care of that, and then we'll have him capture it. If you don't capture it, the monsters will respawn. So it's important to do that. And I think that's going to be it for that, yep. Alright, wants me to build a harbor. Give me 60 if I do it. Alright, so I got settlers. Now, usually on your first world, there's no reason to build settlers, because the maps are small enough where you don't really need to do it. I do actually want to build that. Right there, give me some more units. There's my new guy. Don't really know where I want to send him, though. There's some more guys over there. If you double click, it'll move quickly. Oh, I know. Ow.
We go long.
Very good. Let's see. Up, impassable, so I gotta go around that way anyway. Well, I'll just explore down here then. I have not found the gate yet. Ow. Oh, crap, that's right. You can't attack. Flying units are annoying. As units, you know, fight, they gain experience. They can choose upgrades. This is exactly the same as in Warlock 1. So I'm going to resist.
Aye.
And I'm going to just send this guy around. Try to find where this gate is located. I really don't know where it could be. Oh, that's not good. You're not even going to kill him, so I'm actually going to get him out of the range. You two. Then I'm going to have to re-heal, I think. Oh, there it is. Found it.
We have found a portal to another world.
Thanks, Sean Connery. Can now get my spears up. Although I'm losing money, so... Oh, awesome. What happens in the campaign mode is that random enemies will crop up every once in a while, just to piss you off. Luckily, I have this little... I can defend against my city here. So I'm going to have both of you guys rest to regain hit points. Actually, have you move back over there. There you go. Alright. Actually, I still want you to recharge. There we go. That's fine. I want you to stay out of the range of that guy until I'm ready. Fortunately, because of the stupid mountains there, I can only... And I can't do that anyway. How easily I forget.
On the way of the bow.
I really need a spell here. That'll kill him. There we go. Magic.
Shadows of gray.
And it's too bad I moved that guy back. Alright, and that looks like that's basically it on this map. So... just cap this. Oh yeah, and the other ice guy. That's the other thing I have to do.
We go long.
There you are. Oh, there we go. So you get heroes every once in a while. 5 cost. Can't really afford that. Keep you there. You can give heroes equipment and stuff that you find on the battlefield, which is pretty cool. Research is complete.
Has been researched, my lord.
Mm-hmm. So one more will give me that. So I'm gonna do Magic Eye. Not really gonna use that. My city expanded so I can build a new building. I still need more gold. So that's what I'll do there. I need to build a settler. And what's that going to be? 3. So we'll do one of those.
On your word.
So you can take these guys out here. Fireball.
Strike.
Yep. Made him retreat, which will capture that for me, so that's good at least.
Aye.
And then once these guys are done, then I'm hightailing it out of this realm, taking the gate. Bye. Alright, let's get out of here.
Gray Striders.
There's my settler.
Traveling.
Alright, whenever you get to a gate, you have to do a little quest thing. You can either give them 100 gold or 50 mana. Let's do the mana. And it didn't work. So now I gotta kill these people. In order to open the portal. Those mad mages.
We go long.
Well, that's not good.
On your word.
Not good at all. Hmm. Yeah. Pretty much. Alright, see if I can magic them out of here. Can I? Yes, very good. Alright. So it's open, so that's good. Can level up.
Yes?
Let's do more experience.
Gray
You
Striders.
need to rest. You can go through the portal. I will. Ice World, huh? Alright. At least there's a little pumpkin patch there. Wow, and I already found the next portal too. And a city. So, I actually don't even think I'm going to need the settler yet. I'm actually probably just send him in the city for now. Gotta get control of this map. And there go all my units. Yeah, I know.
Congratulations. You have successfully researched a new spell, my lord.
Alright, so I'm done with that. I believe I'm going to do Harvest Blessing because I need food. Alright, still want you to rest. You need to get through the portal.
Striding again.
You just... Sentry. Because I don't need you yet. As I said, the monsters are quite powerful. You can see here there's the little map that shows you can switch between the different worlds. And I have like nobody left there. I'm guessing that the other mage is in one of these little worlds and they'll meet up with me in this one. That's usually what happens. You know, especially with the small, this is a small, you know, basically medium and large have more of these little islands. You don't really get too confused trying to keep track of who's in which realm. At least I didn't think so. Yeah, almost dead. Take that, Snow Maidens. Yeah, well, I can't hire you anyway, so... Jeez. I might just be stuck here. Yeah. If I can't beat these guys at all. This may be the end of the game. Or at least I gotta build up my military some more, you know. There's no room to put more cities here. There's no resources on this map anyway. I unfortunately got a desert snow start, which is not good. Because I can't even build a city here because I get immediately attacked by these snow maidens. So I basically just need to build up my military as best as I can. And then we'll see what happens. And I have no food. Not enough food for anything, although I'm going to level up here in a second. So we'll just do that, and then we'll see. There's my building. I do need my little pumpkin farm here. There's my units. Just going to send you down this direction. What? Oh yeah, I know. Sorry, I'm not near water. I can't build a harbor. Alright, so I'm back up +2 food. So I can basically afford one more of these things. Which is exactly what I'll do. I'm just going to park these guys
Striders.
right there until my other thing gets built. There we are.
Shadows of Grey.
Research.
Congratulations. You have successfully researched a new
I
spell.
actually think
my
I'll
lord.
probably use that spell. What was that? Harvest Blessing? Takes 2 turns, but... Fertile Lands I like too. Alright. Oh, seriously? And they're flying, so I can't actually beat them. Because I have no... I can't build archers. I don't have the buildings for archers. So that's awesome. This game. Alright, just go through the portal. Alright. There you go, get some food. He's probably gonna die. He's gonna die. I'm basically stuck. There's nothing I can do. That's the maximum number of units I can get, and these guys are just gonna kill me every time I come through the portal. So that's basically the end. That's basically the end of it. Yeah, that's it.
A new spell has been researched, my lord.
So, I mean, that happens with these random maps. The maps can be unfair like this. That's part of it. I don't need another city. I do want the fertile lands, though. You know, I've gotten levels before where there's impenetrable mountains and the gates on the other side and you can't actually physically reach them. I've gotten spawns like this before where you're just stuck, you know? So, I mean, that's just the nature of the way that they generate the maps in the game. You know, it is pretty random, the way that they put the hexes together. So, I mean, there's basically no way I'm going to beat this one here. So, I'm just going to start a new one,
Game, my lord.
to be quite honest. Let's do a new one. Alright. Put it on normal for this time. Keep it in the exile mode. Keep it with small. I'm just going to pick a person. And here we go. Again. After unceremoniously reaching its stalemate in the last one, we'll see what happens. Alright. Let's see what we got. An elven village right next to me. Oh, that's something. Alright, let's take care of these guys first. Range units can go 2 hexes. There we go. There's some ice guys down there.
Command us then.
Alright, if you insist. You know, the enemies on the first level are pretty easy. When you get to the next map, the difficulty really, really increases. So as you saw in that last game, it can be very difficult to kind of get a hold on, you know, getting them. I probably should have used Fireball on them, but there wasn't really any way I was getting into that casino. An Elven Bungalow. I'll build that. That sounds kind of kinky. Alright. So I have no money, but 0.4 food. I will have an extra 2. Let me just build one of these. These units are kind of expensive. I will take care of that.
Soften.
As soon as I find where the door is. It's not down here. Take care of these monsters.
Gadar, you are red.
Alright, settlers are ready. Whatever. I want to do that. No, not that way. I guess it's up. Or it might be on the other side of this water. Okay, what do I want to do? I need money and food. Let's do food first. Money is less important. Alright, well, let's explore. Oh, there we go. You can postpone the, the things, which is what I'm going to do, because it's right there. I don't want to die, basically. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, I know. Elven archers. Not now. Let me get my units back up there. Alright. Start moving on up. I actually don't even need you guys, probably. I'll just end the turn. Okay, now we'll do it. Alright, trolls. Unfortunately, I don't have... Oh, yeah, I do. Right there. Cool. Those guys are almost already done. So we'll do damage. We'll just pull you guys up here, and I'm going to have you rest next turn. Ooh, re-heal, eh? Alright, very good. Well, that was easy. Let's explore, shall we? What do we got? Ugh, death, really? It's great. There's one more guy. That would have been a problem. Yeah, I know. Alright, you healed yet? You're basically healed. Alright. We got anything that's a good place for a village? I do need settlers now. Alright, this is a better spot. Still not a great spot, because I'm going to get like crappy production. Yeah, I know. Alright, let's do this fireball on you. I have damage. If I have melee resistance, that'd be good. Alright, that should be it. I don't think there's going to be anything on that side. So, everybody in the portal. And then we'll see how it goes. Alright. Should be alright though. At least to get a... Yeah, it's stupid death. There we go. Alright, what is that? Special resource thing. This is all hills. Alright, I do want to get... I need to settle in this area here, so I do need settlers. At least get a foothold. Oh, there's a village. There is a village. Alright, let me see if I can actually get in that. Can you move up there? Yeah, you can. Might not even need them. Actually, I don't even think I'm going to need them. Let's cancel that. Cancel. Yes. Don't need you. Everybody in the portal. Can't do a new building. 50%. That actually is pretty good. Alright. I don't even... No. Stupid mountains. Let's fireball this town, can we? Yeah. Kaboom.
Do you need our service?
Maybe.
The new spell research is complete.
Mine. I really need to get fertile lands here. That's what's going to make this city usable. Let's do fireball again. Actually, considering this isn't that bad of a map, considering its depth and everything. I just gotta clear everybody out. You rest. Do need more food. Excellent. Those are all mountains. Ow. Not as bad, ow.
A new spell has been researched, my lord.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Lesser heal, which I don't really need yet. How much is... I don't even know how much that is. For fertile lands, 40. I need to save up for that. Ah, I got plenty. Sometimes the little wand disappears. There we go. I'm actually going to have you cap that. Oh, there's a little kraken. Try to avoid that. I'm hoping that the gate won't be in that direction, so we'll see. Giant freaking spiders. Well, I got their I got their thing. this guy down.
What will I
That was very weak. Let's see. Resistance to melee will be good. And they just capped my city back. And they're gonna take all my units out too.
Carafai. Wa akrili serth. Soften.
Shoot, I might even die in this one too.
Tai.
Yeah. I'm gonna take my city back though. I need... well, all my units are dead. All my friends are dead. So... probably farm. I do need more units now. Alright, let's start cranking away at those. At 18 and 2, huh? So what's the difference? You guys are way better. But upkeep is 8. Although I can actually afford 2 of you. And 1 of you. That'll work. That'll be my 3 food. Alright. So we just need to just get everybody going in here. And then we'll worry about taking out these monsters. Get a new building. Can do a shrine to unlock. I don't even know if I need a shrine yet. I'm in the middle. I'm not really close to anybody. The shrine will unlock spells you can research for certain gods, which can be useful. I do want that. More units. Rest. Another one, huh? Let's do more mana. And I'm just gonna sentry you guys while I'm waiting for the rest of my units to get built, which is gonna take a while. Have these guys move.
Let's have some fun.
Oh, let's. My spearmen are ready. Okay, that's good. So actually, do you instead of them. At least I'm getting a lot of buildings going up. Skeletons, I guess.
Do you need our service?
Not yet, but I will in a little bit. You can see that as you move further and further away from your, home shard, it can take quite a while to get units up to the front lines. So it's important to have kind of intermediary places to keep your units. As soon as I get everybody ready, I'll have you go there. Then I'm going to go take on those spiders and clear out this hex. Yep, gotcha. Oh, let's do 1. I have 1 food left. Yeah, I'm gonna be bad on food actually. 2 turns, melee 8, melee 10, but it takes a couple extra turns. Actually, these are worse. All right. So after the spearmen are done, then that's my army, because that's all I have the resources for right now until my farm gets finished. Oh, there's my spell. Awesome. Fertile lands, please. Yeah. Look at that. Cool. There's my food. Fireball. Well, that's fine. I'll put you on sentry next time. Alright, so I still have 1.7 food, so I'm going to do my skeleton warrior like I said I was going to. So once my skeleton warrior is done, yeah, let's try that. Oh no, let's drive him off. I don't care. Whatever, I do what I want.
Elven archers.
Of course, they can't reach there in one turn.
Service?
Oh, you guys are like nothing. That was easy. Very odd. It's interesting how much easier this one is than... You know, we can get armor. I need production. 15. What do I have? See, yeah, I need... That'll actually give me more than 3 because I have that casino. Why not? How much are you? 5 upkeep. For a healer. Yeah, not really. Sure, I'll build a harbor. Get right on that. Is that it for units? I think it is. I think that was my skeleton warriors. Alright. What else do I have? Yep, skeleton warriors complete. Alright, well, end my turn and then we're going to get down to business. Right now... Ooh, that's a lot of spiders. That's a lot of everything. Where's my... I need 90, and I'm losing mana. Crap. Shoot.
Elven archers.
Oh, that was effective, though. Oh, actually, no, I didn't want you to go there. Oops. You're gonna get rocked. Who are you? You're melee. Well, I should have just swapped places with you. Yeah, I kind of knew that was gonna happen. That was a poor decision on my part. And you can't even move out of the way. Ugh. Oh, yeah, because you're stunned. Awesome.
Let's have some fun.
Please, let's do a lot of hostile stuff here. Alright, there goes that.
Command us then.
Stuff in the water. I don't think I found the... Oh, here we go.
We have to kill you by his order, but we are tired. We know, our nephew.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Farewell then.
You're still stunned? Oh, killed them. What is it? Oh, that's another town. Shoot, I'm gonna cap that then. Well, shoot. Just keep you there. Oop, they're going at it with the monsters.
Elven archers.
Oh, little bony thing. You're still stunned? Yeah, that should be pretty easy. Oh, there's the gate too. I haven't even needed my, Thanks, spiders. Except the spiders captured it.
Do you need our service?
No, don't want to do the Mystic Portal yet, sorry. So that's going to kill me, so I don't want to do that. There we go. There we go. I need more mana. Mana, please. Oh, there's the stupid-ass dragons. Yeah, the Exile mode does that. It spawns dragons, and then you have to, you know, worry about them. Like, you don't have enough stuff to worry about. So now they're just gonna kill me. Because it's gonna take me, what, 5-6 turns to get back? I am. It's like Monty Python. Yay.
Elven archers.
I want you to re-heal. I want you to heal too. You too. I really could use the fireball thing, or the firestorm. There we go. Takes another turn though. They're gonna cap my home city. There's nothing I can do about it.
Congratulations! You have successfully researched a new spell, my
There
lord.
you go. Yeah, one of them's almost done. What else do I want? I'll do that. Never use it, but yeah, I don't want you.
Let's have some fun.
Let's. Actually, no, I want you to stay there. What a wimp. Oh, got some spiders. So it must be a spider nest down here somewhere. Oh, there's another portal. Which would be the same things. Oh, look, same exact thing. Amazing. Yay, I'm awesome. So there's another portal. So we got 2 connections here. One of them probably goes to the other mage's headquarters, is my guess. Alright. You know, basically what happens is it just gets, you know, bigger and bigger as you go up. So I only have 60. Fireball's 55. Stupid dragons. I knew they were coming too, because it happens every single time you do the Exiled mode. But alright, well.
Elven archers.
Finish clearing out this one here, and then we'll see what's on the other side of the portals. What do I want? Food, basically. Six upkeep. 6 food, good lord. Think I'm made of money or something? I can do another firestorm though. I might actually be able to take care of him with magic, which wouldn't be too shabby.
Command us then.
Whatever, I'll do what I want. Oh, level up, not move. Okay. You guys are leveling up though, that's good. Alright. Alright, my spell is ready. So I will use it on these 2 jerks. Oh, come on. He's gonna fly away too and re-heal. Just gonna make me really angry. We'll do a fort right there. That'll help me take these guys out. Thank you. Thank you. So really only have probably just this nonsense down here and I'm good. Yeah, we'll do that. Yep, there he goes. Bye, dragon.
A new spell has been researched, my lord.
Awesome. It's just what I need.
Do you need our service?
No, I don't. Not yet, anyway. Yeah, Harvest Blessing is fine. Alright, I can't afford another unit. Which is actually good. No, not 8 upkeep though. I can actually do 2 units. Do that there. You guys are in charge of the dragons. Alright. Actually, I want you to reheal. No reason to sacrifice you and your experience. And that's like the last thing there. Alright, so we should be good. Alright, well let's see what's in these portals, shall we? Ooh. Jungle. Oh gosh. Yeah, a 70 hit point and a 55 hit point. No thanks. I'm sure that's the way to the to it, but that's kind of a lot of strong stuff. Not really that interested in that. Let's do farm. Oh yeah, I actually need mana. So what I should do another fertile lands actually on this. Perfect. My fort's up, so that's good. Alright, let's see what's in door number 2. Okay. Oh god. What a terrible spawning location. You gotta go immediately to boats and there's a guy right there? Wow, that's really crappy. Thanks, random map. So, I think if I were to choose, I'd probably go this way and deal with the high-level creatures, but in reality, I'm not going to do either of those things. Deal with these minotaurs. That's not anything to cap now. Yeah, you guys are going to die. Told you. Get the heck back in the portal. Yeah, the random map generation in Warlock is definitely not up to the same level as Age of Wonders 3. You know, you can get screwed pretty hard by, you know, the way that the maps work. I mean, that, you know, that basically shows you the game. You know, it gets progressively harder as you go through each of the shards, and then you face off against this massive boss who kills you. So, you know, the two main features in Warlock 2 compared to Warlock 1 is the Exiled campaign mode that's right here, where you have the different smaller shards, which I think actually works pretty well, although it's pretty much lifted straight out of the Eodor series. It gives it, instead of being on one gigantic wrapping map, it does give choke points, like these little gates that need to be defended against, so I think that's really interesting. It also has made the AI monsters a lot more formidable and a lot more aggressive. They'll attack your towns. They'll put up resistance, definitely if you're not prepared for them. So, Warlock 2 is better than Warlock 1. But I don't think it's really that much better to justify paying full price for the sequels if you have the original game. If you've never played Warlock 1, and you don't mind not having tactical battles, and you like more of the city building and spell type aspect, then Warlock 2 is a good game. But I think they really could have made the additions of the new campaign mode and the AI, they could have patched those in or had them as DLC for the first game, because 95% of this game is identical to the first one. The graphics are the same, the interface is the same, the units are the same. If you just look at a screenshot, you wouldn't be able to tell that you were playing Warlock 2 as opposed to Warlock 1, except for a couple of interface things like the city list. Stuff like that. So, as a person who played Warlock 1, I would not purchase Warlock 2 based on the improvements that it had. I would probably be interested in like a $10 expansion that added the Exiled mode to it, but not paying, $40 or whatever it is for the new game. By itself, though, I would say that Warlock 2 is a decent strategy title. That if you like that type of, Civ with a fantasy angle into it, it definitely has some features that are interesting. But unfortunately, we're basically present in Warlock 1, which could be had for a lower price now that the new game is out. There's kind of been a renaissance of fantasy strategy games coming out, and I definitely would prefer Age of Wonders 3 over Warlock 2, and really over any of the other ones. I would put Warlock 2 in second, behind Age of Wonders 3, but ahead of the Elemental series and those type of games. So there we go. That's Warlock 2, and that's all I have for today. Till next time, bye now.